So hell was made for Satan and the fallen angels that fell with him. Hell was never intended to be for no human being. God never wants no human being to go to hell. Why? Because God created us all to be his children in the very first place. Why would God create us to be his children and then throw us in hell? Impossible. God will never do that unless we insist on denying God, unless we are too stubborn about it and we do not wish to come back from our sinful ways. We will end up in hell our way. It is not God's doing, it is our doings. When people go to hell, before getting through the gate of hell, they'll see a sign on top of that gate saying, this is a place where people denied God, not God denied them. They denied him. So my beloveds, hell is where Satan is, his territory. King David says, even though I walk in the territory of Satan, since the Lord is my shepherd, I will fear no evil. In the Lord's Prayer, where you find it in Matthew 6:9 and Luke 11:3. In the Lord's Prayer, what did the Lord teach the disciples on how to pray? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgave our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from what? The exact word. Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Who is evil here? Satan, because it is Satan who tempts humanity to try and make them fall into sin. So, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, i.e. hell, I will fear no Satan evil. The number one enemy to faith is fear. The moment a person starts fearing, that means their faith has diminished or almost extinct. Because if we had faith, why would we fear? Because faith builds confidence and builds trust. And when you have confidence in the Lord, and when you have trust in the Lord, you will fear nothing. But the moment that faith is shaken, the moment that faith becomes extremely weak, the first thing that engulfs a human being is fear. They start fearing to the degree where they begin to fear their own shadow. You walk and you look back. You walk and look behind you to see who is following you. And sometimes you get startled by your own shadow. Why are you chasing me? Stop chasing me. And you try and step on that shadow with no prevail. So what King David is saying, yea, though I am in the core of Satan's territory, I will not fear him, because Jesus Christ is with me. My child, whatever you do, don't ever be afraid of anyone or anything. We become afraid of, I don't know what the future holds for me, for my family, especially my children. And with all the evil that is happening in the world, I don't know what the future holds for my little angels. I'm afraid I may not have a job tomorrow. Who's going to provide? I'm afraid the illness is going to take me away. Who's going to look after the family? I'm afraid the business is not going to do so well. I don't know how to manage. I'm afraid if I don't marry Rachel, I might end up killing myself. It is either Rachel or nothing else. Get alive, my dear friend. There is plenty of other Rachels awaiting you. She is not the last, definitely. I'm afraid. What are you afraid for? King David says, don't ever be afraid of worldly things, because I walked in the depth of hell, the shadow of death, the valley of the shadow of death, and even when I walked in the depth of hell, I feared no evil. Then why are you afraid of little things? I didn't fear the impossible. Why are you being afraid of the possible? I will say be afraid when there is no comeback ever again to Christ. and that is hell. But even when I was in hell, I never feared that I will never come back to Christ, because I believed that He will get me out of that hell. Then why are you afraid of things that are still possible by the human? The most incredible, I don't want to say feeling, because feeling doesn't serve it right. The most incredible state of being is when you have let go of everything and placed it in the hand of the Lord Jesus. There is no greater being in that situation when you have given everything to the one and only Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The moment you let go, and when I say let go, I don't mean you don't care anymore. No, there is a letting go and there is a different letting go. There is one letting go where you lose hope. No, there is a letting go where you have full hope, confidence, trust, faith, and love in Jesus Christ of Nazareth. When you let go, having that faith, that confidence in the Lord, you will be the happiest ever human being to exist.